Hello? Oh, I think it's working. For a minute, the microphone looked like it was. My microphone disables itself quite a bit. Hey, this is Chuck. I'm doing a live present session. Get my water here. I've had comments about my sippy cup is the wrong color. Should have grabbed the clear one. Present session is that feeling when you see a baby or a puppy or a kitten or a sunset or someone who performs selflessly, whether that's in firefighter or a person helping an older person. I can go through all the lists. Just when we somehow rise out of our own selfish, self-centered, narcissistic worry about our lives, normal behavior, which is normal. It's not a rant against it. It's just normal. And something comes through us. Music and literature. I've read several famous authors and poets and musicians who said, can't remember who it was, but somebody's like, it comes to me and I just scramble to write it down. It just comes to me and I scramble to write it down. There's something greater than ourselves that causes us to behave or feel better, more nobly, than we normally do, we normally feel. And this present session has a tendency to help people feel that, the flow state, heart opening. Some people do this and they don't feel anything. That usually is a person who's really in their head and they have a large degree of control, right? People are really in their head. They're like, that's a safety mechanism that was developed from childhood. We all have some degree. But that's okay. These things can work whether you feel it or not. I like to do these things myself. It makes me feel good to do this. I like to do it with other friends of mine, people I know do these kind of things, and I like to participate. But also I want to mention things can come up. So emotions and thoughts can come up strongly during these, and that's actually a good sign. What comes up is on its way out. I did something with a friend of mine a month ago maybe, and right before I got on his thing, I got a message from a coworker that just like, I was feeling frustrated, and during the thing it just kept getting worse, and I kept, in my mind's like, dude, I want to go to peace. These things make me blissed out. I want to be blissed out, and of course I stuck with it. I breathed and just let it come through. And excuse me. And it had a release by the end of it. And funny thing is, the whole thing worked itself out while I was doing the meditation, which is not typically the case. So somehow my emotional catharsis helped that situation resolved. And that's a good topic to talk about sometime, how our resistance to things. Oop, I got something going on at work. Let me close this. I don't hear any more dings. Our resistance to people and life, we are all connected in ways that our minds don't understand, and our resistance helps things go like this. And as we turn our channel towards peace or open-hearted love or compassion, or towards ourselves or other people, relationships shift. That's a fact. Okay, well, I'm not going to talk about that though. We're going to move on to this. Excuse me. Still have residual cough from being sick. So you cannot mess this session up. I'm not teaching anything. There's nothing for you to learn how to do. Just sit or lie down comfortably. Always take some deep breaths and just relax. Energy's going to work on you. You can't stop it. You can't, there's nothing you need to do. There's nothing required. The energy just works on you. And like I was saying, witness your thoughts and feelings. Just let them be. If something comes up, that's a good sign. You can watch me or close your eyes. At the end, just stay quiet as long as you're guided. When things come up, it's like we're all full of trauma and unreleased emotions, and like a balloon, if you just let a little air out, it gets smaller. And once you get on a path towards peace, the more emotion that comes up and you internally process it, without really having to do any techniques, you can, but it just gets smaller and smaller. You have less upset, less problems with your feelings and emotions, and less problems with having feelings and emotion, which most of us feel quite guilty about our anger and sadness, and we even feel guilty about guilt. We're all kind of taught that guilt and shame is bad and modern people shouldn't have it, and yet we do. A lot of alcohol, drugs, food, sex, work, even quote-unquote healthy addictions like meditation or yoga or diet, workout goals, things like that. 90% of our goals, to be honest, are ways to kind of help us feel better. There's nothing wrong with this. This is just an observation that when we feel like we really need something, really want something, that could be shopping addiction or vacation or travel, it's usually because there's something that we're uncomfortable with inside. And this kind of present session can help us. They teach people, I hear, to recognize false dollar bills by looking at the real ones. And a present session, the more you do, as a friend of mine says, more time in presence, the more you can differentiate between, oh crap, my mind is taking me on a ride. Do I really want to go down that path? You might be used to arguing with a certain person, and then you do enough present sessions or have one that really speaks to you, and you start to have an argument with somebody and you go, and you figure out something else. Or you don't argue with somebody and you feel like, no, this is important to speak my piece, and then you let it go. All right. Note, I'm going to play some Christmas music, one song. Not everybody in my audience celebrates Christmas. Some people that are Western, who are raised around Christmas, are really upset about commercialism or greed and profits, and or Christmas can just be, the movies and TV makes you think that this would be a special holiday, and a lot of people are lonely, frustrated, whether it's financial or relationship issues or family issues. You go around your family and it just doesn't quite meet expectations from what we see and from songs and movies. And so if this does bring something up, just feel into it. If you don't like it, just turn the sound down. The presence works. I used to do these all silent, and then I just realized I like to hear the music, and people people feel good when they hear the music. So typically, that's why I'm doing it. And the next song isn't Christmas, but I may throw some in from time to time. It's a song I like. All right, I'm going to get started here. I wish you a recognition of the path to peace, what your heart's true desire is for this holiday season, which is to find a home inside, to find self-love and self-acceptance and compassion and empathy for yourself, for how hard it is to be a human, how challenging it is to be in a body in a world that's gone nuts. All right, here we go.
Merry Christmas, 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 Merry Christmas to you.
for the way you make a feeling real, rolling through my heart like a Ferris wheel. Thank you for a pretty little laughing heart. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for the way you make your light shine in between the shadows in the back of my mind. Thank you for the children and the love I found. Thank you from my heart. Thank you from my heart. Let there be light, let there be love, let there be space. Let all the water flow together through the ether and gather in a beautiful place. Thank you for the way you make the showers fall like a blanket on the valley when the flowers call. Thank you for creating and sustaining it all. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for the way you make the music play in between the quiet on a beautiful day. Thank you for the meaning in the things we say. Thank you from my heart. Thank you from my heart. Let there be light, let there be love, let there be space. Let all the water flow together through the ether, gather in a beautiful place. Let there be earth, let there be sea, let there be sky. Let all the water flow together through the ether, gather over you and I. Thank you for the way you make the flowers grow up through the cracks in my fractured soul. Thank you for the way the healing waters flow. Thank you from my heart and my soul. Thank you for the way you make the moonlight shine. Between me and the horizon there's a perfect line, like a love upon the ocean anybody can find. Thank you from my heart and my mind. Thank you from my heart and my mind. Let there be light, let there be love, let there be grace. Let all the water flow together through the ether, gather in a beautiful place. Let there be earth, let there be sea, let there be sky. Let all the water flow together through the ether and gather over you and I. Oh, 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 Thank you for the way you make my soul to sing. The feeling there's a meaning here in every